Hi, this is Nikki. I'm videoing on a different way of doing things today. This is videoing on my tablet, and shall we see how it goes? I'm unsure if I can do it this way, but let's see. I'm just going to show you this gardening journal I've made, and it's a slightly different orientation to normal books that I do. I just fancied doing this, and it's sort of got an old Edwardian feel to it because I use some of the pages out of Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. I firstly cut this image out. I put on some, I think this is Prima paper in the background, and I used some lace and some crochet trim, and then some more little bit of lace here, and then I put a row of pearls down it, and then I made this flower out of, these are like flower shapes which are cut out of this sort of sheer material. I don't know what it's called, but I cut flower shapes out of it with my spellbinders and then folded them all up to make this sort of flower, and then I put a few pearls in the middle, and these are Bow Bunny letters, which I've put just across here, and then I've Mod Podged all over it. The back is same paper as the front, and I just cut out this couple of lines of poetry from Shelley, and it's about daisies, so I just fussy cut some daisies as well to put on the back. Inside then, I continued the big lace round the back, in the inside cover, and then just made a little pocket out of it. Here's a coffee dyed envelope, which I've just put a little journaling card in with a little bird on, and I've got some paper from Paper Mania with these little birds on, so I just cut a square out just to decorate that. The inside the covers, the paper is from K&Co, I think. I love this picture from the Country Diary of the Edwardian Lady of the yellow irises, and there's got a dragonfly on it, and I've just lightly gone over his wings just to give them a little bit of sheen there. And then inside there, on the other side, sorry, is just some leaf painting. This is just a pretty piece of paper. I think actually it's an old birthday card, the inside leaf of it, and I got this stamp. It was at a charity shop. I think I paid 50p for it on a big wooden block, and I have a feeling it's an Inka-Dinka-Doo one. It's quite an old one, but I thought for 50p I would give it a go. This is the dust cover of an old book, and it was about flower arranging, as you can see, and so I've used that and just made a pocket with it, and inside there I've just got a journaling card and a K&Co tag, which I've just tucked inside, but obviously you can put whatever you like there. There's a piece of Kool-Aid dyed paper. This was a gift card from Kath Kidson, and the gift card came in this bit, and I've cut that bit out, and I've used it as a frame you could put a picture behind it, or a photograph, whatever you fancy. I've just put a little butterfly on the bottom there, but I just thought it was so pretty and went with the theme of this. Just some lined craft paper, and there I've just put a little K&Co die cut. A flash card there, it just says flowers. These are some postcards I had from the Royal Horticultural Society, so I've put one of those in, and there's a small piece of that as an offcut of something. Just a little piece of scrapbook paper that I've put a butterfly on, and I've made a little pocket, we've put some lace on, and here's a journaling card just tucked in there. Here's some more of that Tim Holtz vellum that I've used in previous journals, and I just thought that was so pretty, so I put that in, and some coffee dyed paper, again with another K&Co little die cut on there. This is a page from the Diary of the Edwardian Lady, and I've just made it into a pocket with an index card in there, and then on the back I've just folded it up, and then with some fancy cut scissors just cut along the top. Note paper, another postcard. This was from a journal, I think, and I've just punched on the edge there and just put a little spot that says note. And on the back it was, I think it was like a visiting journal, so I've just left that. It's got some poppies on it. Some more offcuts of that paper from Paper Mania. This was an address book, I think it was, and I like the image, so I made it into a pocket there with a tag inside, and on the back is just another offcut of scrapbook paper. I couldn't tell you what line that's from though, I'm afraid, and there's just a little journaling spot there. A playing card with a man doing his gardening, and a pretty lady on the back. This was from a scrapbooking kit I had ages ago, and this was all sewn on. I didn't sew it, but I just thought it looked nice, and it's green, it goes with it. And on the back I've made with this craft card, I've made this pocket, and then on the back here there was some, it was from a magazine, I think it was from the National Trust magazine, and it was about growing plants and things. We've got soil and flowers in it, so I used that. Little bird there, tag, that was from K&Co, and a journaling spot there I've made with a index card, and then just stuck a little banner on it to pull it out. This was this is like the handmade paper, and I don't think you can see, it's got little glittery bits in it, and then I coffee dyed that. There's the paper I was on about with the birds, and again I've just used my punch along the edge. More coffee dyed paper, and there's a time card, more of that scrapbook paper, and I folded it up and made a little pocket on this side, and I've got a tag and a big journaling card there. That's Paper Mania one. This is a Tim Holtz calendar. It's just a distress calendar, but I thought it would go in the sort of theme of gardening, knowing what seasons are and things. More coffee dyed paper. This is dictionary page, and it's got the bit with gardening and about garden, gardening, gardener. And then again I've turned it over this side. It's got a coffee dyed Cavallini tag and just a little journaling spot. This is some Prima paper, which I folded over to make a sort of envelope to store a journaling spot in with my little tag there. This was from an old book, I think it was poetry. I just got a beautiful little line drawing there of a bird's nest with some birds, so I used that to make a pocket with some of the bird paper on the back. Another piece of just lined paper, and that's a K&Co, a little bit do what you love and love what you do. Small paper, again there's the coffee dyed paper there, and I've just used an edge punch just to make it a little bit nice, a little bit sweet. More paper. This is a beautiful postcard. I think it's from one of the galleries in London, and I just thought how beautiful that is, the little nest next to the primroses, so put that in. This was from a gardening notebook, just says garden notes, and it's got some graph paper on the back. Use my stamp again and use my fancy corners. That's a Fisker's punch, just use that. This is from a journal, I think it might be a gardening journal actually, and I just used it because it's got pretty pictures on. More of that like ledger paper, but it's on craft paper as well. And I made a few little banners here, one with you can see that's got a little bee on it, which I thought was quite cute. And then the very last page, this is Paper Mania, this is the Botanicals range, I think. Made a pocket with that. And the last bit of the book, this is a die cut from K&Co, and in the back here I've just put made a big tag out of some K&Co packaging, which I've put paper on the back of, so that goes in there quite easily. And another little gift tag, just a little tag in there. That again's a K&Co one with flowers on it. And that's my little gardening notebook. I thought it was quite cute. Please feel free to leave any comments about the journal or about the way I'm videoing this, and see if we like it this way. Okay, thanks a lot and take care. Bye bye.